I heard somebody shout, hey, hey, let's take our money out. You know, when we look at the conditions and situations that we see with the banks and the people, kind of reminds me of the history of this bank. When you decide that you're going to clamp down on people of color, black descendants of slaves, and then we look in your history and we find out that you've been making, you profited off of the slave traffic. You sold, you made money off of the selling of human beings like cattle. And then you target the descendants of slaves to come and put on them these loans, these predatory loans, and to fill up our ears and our hopes with lies. And then you say, oh, we're sorry for that. There's no way we can make an atonement for it. Let's move forward from here. Well, if you want to make atonement, if you want to move forward, then you need to repent. You need to change the tactics of the way you're dealing with poor and oppressed people.
That's right.
The measure of a nation's principles and morality is measured on how they deal with their youth and their seniors. How in the world can you stand before a nation, before the nations of this land, of this planet, with the perpetrating and the misuse of the elders and the seniors, the ones that have given so much of their life and their time to make this a place that's desirable for us to live in?
That's right.
I think that when it's been said over and over again that we know we're dealing with banksters, we know we're dealing with gangsters, but I heard Tupac say, is there any room for a G in heaven? There is no room in heaven for Wells Fargo until they repent, until they change their evil ways. Now we say to the people here, somebody said we were down here because we're taking our money out of Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is not the only bank that's gangstered against poor black, brown, and oppressed communities. The other thing that I would say to you today, those people that are passing by in this busy season of giving, let's give the banks not candy sticks or presents, but let's give them a piece of our mind. Let's give them our voices together, joined to protest against the way they are treating our senior citizens.
Yes.
Can you imagine? We have World War II veterans. The only war that I know that America could begin to dare to boast about being put into the streets because of some predatory loan, because of some gangsters that are still making money off of the poor. So beloved, I say to you, all praise to God with love to all. And when we find ourselves in times like this, when we are being beat down, shut down, kicked out, that we have to come together, beloved. We got to come together as one people with one voice and do something really drastic. And that's why I praise the Great Panthers and those others that have come together to say, I heard somebody shout, we need to take our money out. God bless you.
Archbishop Franzo King, senior foreclosure fighter, and minister of the John Coltrane Church. Before we call up Neely,